Never trust an android that looks like a model. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of movie reviews. And it's January 2018. We start to get into movies from last year that I didn't remark upon. One of the messages that I got was, of course, for Alien Covenant. And this movie has been out for quite some time, so we're gonna spoil this. It's already been available at home, so if you were not a theater person, you could have still seen it in the comforts of your own crib. So I'm gonna talk about what I liked, what I thought was cool, what kind of hurt a brother, and we're gonna get started with, of course, the search for a new planet, which, you know, it's always going on in films like this. You know, there's always some colony mission, and I'm down with that. And even in this, you know, in this film, the way they're searching, everything seems on the up and up. So for the smartness level of the humans in this, it seems like everything's all good. They're like, hey, we did our diagnostic tests for this planet, and, you know, everything's fine, and, you know, we got the people in the pods, and, you know, everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? Everything is completely cool. Unfortunately, you know, with that wave, I can understand people not wanting to go back to sleep for like 7 more years. And when you juxtapose this search for a new Earth or for a new colony or whatever, with the search for the creator from, you know, Wayland and, of course, the original David, or David, the original, I guess, android or the earlier model, you get this yearning for something new, to put your flag on something, to discover something, which I think is great, which is, I think, has always been a part of, you know, human characteristics and humanity, is to want to push yourself forward, to be better, to discover, to find something new. Kind of like Star Trek, you know, they're always looking for new lands. Now, at the same time, sometimes when you look for something, you find it, and some things you find might not be what you want. And I gotta give love to, and I can't remember her name right now because of course you go on blank when you're making a video. The young lady who's like, look, I know we saw this new planet, you know, it's kind of out of the blue. It looks perfect for us, but I think it is a bad idea. This is horrible. I don't want to go there. And then the new captain, since of course the old captain died, he all like, look, he just wants a win. And I understand why he wants to win, because he feels, you know, he feels like nobody respects him, and, you know, people don't want to go back to sleep, and, you know, people are scared. But look, sometimes you just need to put your foot down and be like, look, y'all gonna have to go to bed. Because see, if he would have did that, everybody would have been fine. Well, we also wouldn't have had a movie, but at least everybody would have been fine. You know, everybody would have been cool. They would have been alive, living their lives, chilling in a nice planet that everybody knew about, that everybody had tested and went through charts and graphs and, you know, smart things, okay? And they would have been fine, but no, don't know. And actually, this is the first time that we've seen, you know what? This is the first time we have seen a character get there, you were right, you know, like for the person that was wrong. Because of course, you know, when they were on the planet, he was like, you know, I'm sorry, you were right. You rarely get that in a movie. Usually those kind of people kind of take that to the grave, like, I ain't telling nobody nothing. But in this case, it was good. I mean, of course, it was kind of hollow, because I mean, there was like 4 or 5 people dead by that time. But at least we heard, you know, I'm sorry. Now, I'm gonna get to the carnage stuff in just a second, because that's what we are here for, man. Alien Covenant, that's what it's all about. We are here for the carnage. So, you know, we're gonna get to that because we finished with this and all the people stuff is done. So now it's alien time, but of course first, Curo Brand, go help us pay them bills. Oh, Oh yeah, did you see your boy? Did you see him? I'm saying, did you see him? Go on and check that link below for CuraBrand.com. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. And once you see something you like, cop it. So now that we've gotten rid of all the, well, not rid of, but we finished talking about all the people, let's talk about the aliens. This, well, besides one alien looking kind of weird CGI-wise, the aliens look great, man. When it was really little, it looked kind of weird for a second when it was like wiggling around and stuff. But for the most part, man, these aliens look fantastic. They look scary. They look weird. And there's something about sci-fi that I say all the time. There's a part of sci-fi that should be weird. There's a part of sci-fi that should be strange and creepy even. And I think that the aliens in this film really do that well. We get to see kind of like a little bit of history of the planet, how the planet died, of course, because of David. And we get to see the evolution of kind of like the xenomorph, him trying to make it weird, trying to, I guess, improve upon it, change it, evolve it, whatever, because he wanted to create his own thing. And creation is cool. You want to create, cool, create. But when you're creating something that literally kills for the sake of killing, because the aliens, when, you know, in any of these movies, when aliens kill, it's not like they eat anybody. And a lot of times they don't even do it to like kind of like procreate, like put a little chest burster in you. They just be killing you just because, I don't know, because they bloodthirsty. So when you're creating something like that, it's not really a good look. But I have to give love to those graphics and those effects that looked just terrifying, especially when, you know, the shot from the trailer and in the movie when he's like the final xenomorph, the one that we know of with the double mouth, is like banging his head on the, you know, on the windshield or whatever. That's truly terrifying. So this movie really delivers on that terrifying kind of like, you know, kind of lost in space, dire situation. And you take that with the aliens, you take that with the Walter and David fight, which I thought was really cool. The flute scene was kind of weird. Like, wasn't it weird to y'all? But anyway, I thought the fight scene was cool. And I thought just the slow burn of this worked really well. Like, this movie was like, it was almost too long, but it was like just enough for us to get the characters and get them in their normal, regular setting, and then also get them being inquisitive, but kind of like cautiously optimistic because something's off with this planet, and then of course being completely terrified and like, we got to go. And you put all that together with the darkness in the scenes, people being scared, people being terrified, the aliens chasing people down, and of course seeing our first egg and chest burster. I've got to say that this movie is quite solid. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm going to go in and give this joint straight up 4 stars. And honestly, I was going to give this joint 3.5 stars, but after watching this, for me, I don't know about you guys, but, and not all of the movie, but a lot of this film did a good job of redeeming a lot of Prometheus for me. Now, Prometheus is still very long, I think longer than it should be. And there's a lot, just, the people were just dumb in that movie. But I feel in this movie, the people were generally smarter. I feel like this was a tighter movie for some reason. And maybe it was just me, you know, watching this after some time with Prometheus, and maybe it was just since it was such a step up. But a lot of this helps me look at Prometheus in a better light. So the fact that this movie is solid, the fact that this movie makes me look at the movie before it and say, you know what, I can kind of see, you know, if you look at it as David's story, I like it a lot more. And I have to say that this movie was definitely some top quality stuff. So guys, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk about Alien Covenant. I don't know if we're getting another one because I can't remember any news about Alien. I don't know if Alien Covenant did well enough for them to announce a sequel, but if they do, I'll definitely be down for it. So let's holler in them comments and see what you like about Alien. So before I bounce, I'm gonna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All the videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that nerd soul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, y'all, if someone tells you that a planet is not a good idea, just take their word for it. Peace.